What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the Unova event in Pokemon Go, where we're going to have a new shiny and some awesome things going on, including some great rare spawns. So I hope you guys are ready. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how excited are you about the new events in Pokemon Go? Do you guys have enough time to maximize out completely on all the events? Because January 2021 is going to be completely lit. We are getting after everything we possibly need to, including new raid bosses. We already have the Genesect out. If you guys want to check that out up here, you can. We have the Genesect excellent throw tutorial that has already been out. I will pin that in the comments as well, so you guys can check that out. And if you guys are looking to do any types of increased rating to get XP, to get more shinies, 100% IVs, whatever that is, also check in the pinned comments below for the description of the Discord and the Remote Raider Premier Discord groups. So let's get into all the details we have to know about this event. So officially, it is live right now everywhere in the world, which was 10 a.m. this morning local time. It's gonna go all the way until Sunday, January 10th at 8 p.m. local time. So we have approximately 5 days to get after this event and everything that it entails. This event is part of the Countdown to the Kanto Tour event that's going to be happening in February, which is really exciting for us with all the shinies, 151 that are gonna be available if you guys do purchase that ticket. And then you are gonna have to trade if you guys do wanna know all about that details of that event. And if it's gonna be worth $11.99, please check out my video up here. We have exclusive spawns and field research related to the Unova region. We have Mega Charizard Y that's going to be boosted all the way through the 12th when the Genesect burn drive does leave. The Genesect burn drive, like we talked about, is out, coinciding with this event. And finally, we have the collection challenges that's going to be relatively easy for you guys to complete. On the left side of the screen on the daily view, if you guys do check it out there, it's pretty easy to complete and it gives you a couple of rewards as well. So another thing for us to get after and get some more rewards is always a benefit for us. And then after the Unova is done, the Sinnoh is going to come out on January 12th. So we're gonna have another event going on, which is also really exciting. So we have wild spawns, we have egg hatches 5 kilometers, and we have raids going on. And then we also have a new shiny, which is going to be the shiny Snivy that is gonna be out in the wild as well. So I think it's time to get into the top tips so I can make sure you guys navigate this event properly. So top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is gonna be all the wild spawns. And what does that have to do with what is most important in the game right now? So if you guys are not to 46 to 47, any single time there is an event with boosted spawns, it is a great time to grind out for XL Candy. I have another XL Candy video coming out that's gonna help us understand a little bit further about getting XL Candy. That's gonna be coming out later in this week, but as all I could say is catch a lot of Pokemon, preferably weather boosted ones, and look for the ones that are above 3,500 Stardust per power-up when you go to look at the power-up option, because that's gonna be the best Pokemon to get that are gonna give you the most lucrative XL Candy when you do catch them. And as far as the spawns go, we have all 3 of the Unova starters, which is gonna be Snivy, that does have the shiny out as we mentioned in the introduction. I really like the shiny, it's pretty cool. We do have Tepig as well as Oshawott. All of these Pokemon are starters, so at some point I do believe they should have Calm Days, unless they have completely gone off the entire wagon, because we do have a Machop Calm Day going on in January instead of having a Snivy Calm Day, and we're getting a Snivy Pokemon shiny released in an event, which is kind of alarming, but hopefully they will get their Calm Day moves at some point or another, because as of right now, they are not relevant in the Go Battle League, really, and they're not relevant as meta raid attackers either. But if they do get those moves, they may be able to bump them up just at least a little bit to make them at least semi-relevant in some of the leagues, or a little bit in the raid battles, even though they don't have megas, which is a problem as of right now because we already have really strong megas for the raid purposes. We have Lillipup, which does have a shiny Herdier, which is then going to evolve into Stoutland, and we have Blitzel spawning as well. Herdier is a second tier evolution Pokemon, great Pokemon to catch for Stardust. Herdier is also a relatively easy, excellent throw, and we're still getting 1,000 XP per excellent throw, so make sure to keep on with that if you're looking to XP grind. In conjunction with ranking up with friendship bonuses on raid hour, that's a great time to do that, and then hitting excellent throws in the downtime between raids. Stoutland is actually relatively decent in the Master League. It's rank 122, so nothing premier, but it does get some cool movesets of Lick, Crunch, Wild Charge, and you can do XL with that Pokemon as well and bump it up there. However, then you're not going to be able to play in the Classic Master League. But the other thing you have to realize is that since it's live in the event right now and it's a partly cloudy boosted Pokemon, it should be relatively easy to find and catch it and then transfer it and stack up on a bunch of XL candy if that's one of those Pokemon that you really like the moveset and you want to play with it. And then we have Roggenrola with the shiny. Love that shiny. We have Drillbur, no shiny. That one goes into Excadrill, which is relatively resistant. Excadrill is going to be ranked 101 in the Master League, so it's kind of right on that brink mark of like not so relevant, but I might as well give it an honorable mention. If you want to pause and check out the moveset, you can. We have Venipede, Scraggy, which is said to be spawning in the wild. I have not seen one yet. Please drop in the comments and let me know. We also have Trubbish, and Scraggy goes into Scrafty. Right now it's ranked 14 in the Great League, which is pretty good, with the moveset of Counter, Foul Play, and Power Up Punch. So Power Up Punch being one of those moves that doesn't do too much damage, but it really makes that Pokemon strong. And if it gets on a roll and it's powered up, and if it's able to use Foul Play, that's going to be really effective for it. And now that's in the wild, it should help you guys get the proper IVs that are more adapt to play with it in the Great League. Optimally speaking, it's going to be a 0-8-15 when it comes to the Great League stats. And then if you're able to catch it and rank it all the way up XL, all the way to level 51, that's with a buddy boost. It's going to be ranked 28 in the Ultra League with the IVs of 7, 15, 15. That's with the buddy boost and all the way to level 50. You're gonna have to catch a lot of them to get enough 296 XL candy to rank that one up, but it is a possibility. And then we have Gothita, Solosis, and Ferroseed. Ferroseed does have a shiny. Remember, it was released during that Verizon exclusive event. It does go into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to be ranked 51 in the Great League with Bullet Seed, Power Whip, and Thunder combination. 100% IVs are going to be 0, 13, 13. And then in the Ultra League, it's actually going to be ranked in an XL 14 with Bullet Seed, Power Whip, and Flash Cannon to handle some of those Fairy type Pokemon. 100% IV with the Buddy Boost at level 51 is going to be 5, 15, 14 to max that one out. You will also have to catch a lot to get that 296 XL candy to go all the way to level 50. So as far as the wild spawns, that's what to look out for. But most importantly, guys, if you are to pick one of these Pokemon to max out with XL candy for level 46 to 47, grind really hard, grind with a friend, make sure to be with that friend in any of the high CP Pokemon you get. Have your friend trade them to you. Maybe you pick Snivy, maybe they pick Tepig. You catch all the Tepigs, you trade them to your friends for all your friends' Snivies, and then you transfer them in mass, which we will check out in a video later this week. That's gonna be a great way for you guys to get candy. So with all that said, let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is gonna focus around the research tasks. So, like I did say, we do have a lot of these Pokemon spawning, and we also have them in relatively easy research tasks, so trying to commandeer a 100% IV right now to save it, I wouldn't suggest evolving it unless you do want to weigh out. Would you rather have that Pokemon in your Pokédex now, or would you rather be efficient and save it potentially for a calm day? Because right now, none of these Pokemon are relevant. It's really only a glam thing to enter that trophy into the dex. We have Catch 5 Pokemon, which is going to give you 1 of 3 of the starters. As far as the Snivy, 364, as far as the Tepig, 464 for the 100% IV, and the Oshawott is going to be 448, and the Snivy does have a shiny potential. Then we have use 5 berries to help catch a Pokemon. Really easy task to do. It's going to be giving you 1200 Stardust, so if you do have those tasks, stack up 3, use 5 berries. Catching raid bosses is really easy to do because most part you do use the golden raspberries, and even better, use 3 golden raspberries to help catch Pokemon. It's going to give you 3500 Stardust, which that one definitely stack up on 3 before you do so. And then finally, hatch 2 eggs is going to give you a Pharaoh Seed encounter with a shiny. 403 is going to be the 100% IV on that one. So make sure to get out there, do the research. It's going to be relatively easy for the most part, and anytime you do get the Stardust one, definitely do that. Stacking up on that 3500 one, because I would presume that that one's going to be a little bit more rare, would definitely be worth your while, especially if you're trying to conserve your golden raspberries. But if you're not, get it, do it, and move on with your life. And then we're going to get to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be looking at the eggs that we can hatch. So we have 5-kilometer eggs that are going to be featuring some of the Pokemon that are not really spawning in the wild, but some of them are. So number 1, we have Roggenrola, does have a shiny. It is spawning in the wild. That one goes into Gigalith, relatively cool. We have Petalil in there as well as Swaddle in there. Both of those, okay. Pokemon, I mean, like, nothing to write home about. But then we do have Emolga. Emolga is a relatively rare Pokemon. Definitely something that would be a little bit more advantageous to hatch as opposed to some of these other Pokemon, but once again, we can't control it. Amoga 100% IV coming from eggs is going to be 933. Karrablast is in there as well. Karrablast is a unique Pokemon. 791 is going to be the 100% IV, and it's pretty relevant in the Ultra and the Master League. It's going to be ranked 41 in the Ultra League with Counter, Drill Run, and Mega Horn. However, you're going to have to trade that Pokemon to be able to optimize it. 100% IV is going to be a 115-14, but that one is going to be also good in the Master League at rank 71 with the exact same moveset. And then we have Joltik. Joltik is actually pretty relevant in the Ultra League. It's going to be at a 13, 15, 15, all the way at level 51. So that's an XL1 to be able to rank 77 with the moveset of Volt Switch, Discharge, and Lunge combination. And the cool thing about it being a 13, 15, 15 is we can hatch that level. And Great League is going to be ranked 47, same moveset, 0, 15, 15. However, once again, you're going to have to trade that down to be able to get that. And unfortunately, anything above a Great Friend is not going to be able to get that 0 in the front. And then we have LGM 100% IV 791, relatively rarer Pokemon. It's cool that's in 5-kilometer eggs. And then we also have the Shelmet. So guys, make sure to get after any of those Pokemon that you do want. The other thing I'm going to mention, guys, we do have the Machop Com Day. And Machop Com Day, we're going to be on Star Pieces the entire time. We are not getting any type of hatch bonus increase, but having 12-kilometer eggs to go into this event, being that we're going to be on Star Pieces, is going to be worth your time, because then approximately you're not going to be getting almost the 200,000 Stardust that we just did during the last New Year's Eve event, but it will up your Stardust game. And since we're on the Star Pieces anyway, it's definitely something that you're going to do, because you're going to be playing for a 6-hour period. So walking 12 kilometers during that time frame while grinding for Machops is not going to be that big of a deal. So concluding up the event, we also have raid bosses. If you guys do want to pause here, you can check them out. They are all spawning pretty much in the wild as well. Pretty much. I would say focus on the Burn Drive Genesect. It is actually ranked better than the regular Genesect because it's getting the moveset of Technoblast in the Fire form, which does bump it up in the Master League to rank 44 as opposed to rank 93 without that moveset. So that's pretty cool. And beyond that, grind for the XL Candy. Keep focusing on level 50. If you guys want to check out my level 50 level up playlist, please check it out up here and have a lot of fun. Get to Shiny Snivy and max out on all of those starter Pokemon. Try to get as much candy as possible. And if any of these Pokemon you do desire to get XL Candy, whatever's spawning the most for you, or whatever weather condition boost you're seeing the most of, catch that specific Pokemon, because getting that Pokemon with the weather boost higher than level 3,500 Stardust per power-up, which is approximately level 24 and up, is going to serve your XL Candy the best. So thank you guys for being here. Likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes a support subscription now to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.